Forget everything you think you know about luxury cars, because what you're about to witness will shatter every expectation, every benchmark, every standard you've ever held. Some cars transport you. This one transforms you. Some machines are built to impress. This one is engineered to obsess you. This is the moment where elegance meets violence, where sophistication shakes hands with raw, unfiltered power. This is the 2026 Audi A5, and it didn't come here to compete. It came here to conquer. Welcome to the future. Welcome to perfection. Welcome to the machine that will haunt your dreams and redefine your reality. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine the perfect machine. Not perfect in the sterile, clinical sense, but perfect in the way a Swiss watch is perfect. Every component serving a purpose, every line drawn with intention, every sensation calibrated to stir something deep within your soul. Now open your eyes, because that machine isn't a fantasy anymore. It's standing right here, and it's more breathtaking than anything you could have imagined. Audi has always been a brand that speaks in whispers while others shout. They don't need to announce their arrival because you feel it, you sense it, you know it when you see those 4 rings gleaming under the light. The A5 has carried this legacy since its inception, blending the sophistication of a grand tourer with the athleticism of a true sports machine. But this isn't your father's A5. This is evolution. This is revolution wrapped in a body so striking that it doesn't just turn heads, it stops time itself. Let's talk about what happens when form meets function at the intersection of art and aerodynamics. The exterior of the 2026 A5 is a masterclass in sculptural prowess. Stand in front of it, and you're greeted by Audi's latest interpretation of the single-frame grille. Wider, more assertive, almost defiant in its presence. It's framed by matrix, LED headlights that don't just illuminate the road, they paint it with precision, adapting to every curve, every shadow, every possibility that lies ahead. These aren't headlights. They're the eyes of a predator. The profile is where the A5 truly comes alive. That roofline, sloping with such graceful aggression, creating a silhouette that's both elegant and menacing. The shoulder line rises toward the rear, giving the car a forward-leaning stance even when it's perfectly still, as if it's perpetually ready to pounce. 21-inch forged wheels, available in designs that range from refined to absolutely aggressive, fill the arches with mechanical jewelry that spins with purpose. And those flush door handles that present themselves only when summoned? That's not just technology, that's theater. Move to the rear, and you'll find an artistic statement in taillights that span the width of the car, connected by a light strip that pulses with dynamic animation when you unlock the vehicle. The quad exhaust tips, genuine and functional, hint at the fury that lies beneath that sculpted hood. Every angle of this car tells a story, and that story is about refusing to compromise, refusing to blend in, refusing to be anything less than extraordinary. But a luxury car isn't judged by its exterior alone. No, the true measure of greatness lies beyond the door, in the sanctuary where man and machine become one. Open the door of the 2026 A5 and you don't just enter a cabin. You step into a realm where every surface, every texture, every ambient detail has been obsessed over by craftsmen who understand that luxury isn't about excess, it's about exactness. The seats embrace you with Valcona leather so supple it feels like a second skin, with diamond-stitched patterns that catch light like carefully cut gemstones. Heating, ventilation, and massage functions that seem to anticipate your needs before you even feel the tension in your shoulders. The driving position is perfect, positioned low and purposeful, making you feel like you're wearing the car rather than sitting in it. The steering wheel, flat-bottomed and wrapped in perforated leather with contrast stitching, fits in your hands like it was molded specifically for your grip. And then there's the technology. 3 high-resolution displays create a curved panoramic canvas across the dashboard, the virtual cockpit flowing seamlessly into the central touchscreen and continuing to the passenger display. But this isn't cold, clinical technology. Audi has wrapped it in warmth and materials, in an interface that responds with such fluidity that it feels organic. Voice commands that actually understand you. Gesture controls that anticipate your intentions, and an ambient lighting system, with 30 color options that transform the cabin's mood with a simple swipe. The sound system deserves its own moment of appreciation. The available Bang & Olufsen 3-dimensional sound system with 23 speakers doesn't just play music. It recreates the concert hall, the recording studio, the feeling of being surrounded by pure sonic perfection. Close your eyes while your favorite track plays and you'll forget you're in a car at all. You're somewhere else entirely, somewhere transcendent. But we haven't even touched on what makes this machine truly come alive. The performance, the soul. The reason why this isn't just transportation, but transformation. Under that elegantly sculpted hood lies power that defies convention. The 2026 A5 offers a range of powertrains, but let's focus on the crown jewel, the turbocharged V6 that produces over 400 horsepower and propels this machine from 0 to 60 in just 4.2 seconds. That's not just quick, that's launch control. Pin you to your seat, redefine your understanding of acceleration quick. But power without control is just chaos. That's why Audi has equipped the A5 with their legendary Quattro all-wheel drive system. Now more intelligent, more responsive, more connected to the road than ever before. It reads the surface beneath you 1,000 times per second, redistributing torque to the wheels that need it most, making you feel invincible in conditions that would leave lesser cars stranded or sliding. Rain, snow, tight mountain switchbacks. The A5 laughs at these challenges and asks for more. The adaptive air suspension makes this car capable of multiple personalities. Comfort mode transforms even the roughest roads into smooth ribbons of asphalt, isolating you from the chaos of the outside world. Switch to dynamic, and the A5 hunkers down, tightens up, and becomes a precision instrument that carves through corners with surgical accuracy. The steering weighs up, the throttle sharpens, the exhaust note deepens into a growl that sends shivers down your spine. This is a car that can cruise to the opera and attack a canyon road with equal competence. And when you do push it, when you feel that surge of acceleration, that compression in the corners, that moment when physics and engineering align perfectly, you understand something profound. This isn't about getting from point A to point B. This has never been about that. This is about the journey, about the connection, about that rare feeling of being completely present in the moment, because every sense is engaged, every nerve ending is alive, every breath is deliberate. The technology that assists you is invisible when you don't need it, and invaluable when you do. Adaptive cruise control that maintains perfect distance in traffic, lane keeping assist that gently guides you back if you drift, a 360-degree camera system that makes parking this masterpiece as effortless as everything else it does, and the pre-sense safety systems that monitor everything around you, ready to intervene in milliseconds if danger appears. This is a car that protects you while making you feel invincible. So what does all of this mean? What does it mean to drive the 2026 Audi A5? It means waking up early on a Sunday morning not because you have somewhere to be, but because you want an excuse to drive. It means taking the long way home, every single time. It means that moment when you park, turn off the engine, and sit for a few extra seconds because you're not quite ready to leave yet. It means understanding that true luxury isn't about how much something costs, it's about how it makes you feel. The automotive world is filled with machines that promise excitement, that advertise performance, that claim to be the ultimate driving experience. But promises are easy. Delivery is rare. The 2026 Audi A5 doesn't make promises. It doesn't need to. It simply exists, and in existing, it elevates everything around it. It elevates the morning commute into an event. It elevates the weekend drive into a memory. It elevates the very concept of what a luxury sports sedan can be. This is more than German engineering. This is German art. This is the result of decades of refinement, of learning from every predecessor, of understanding that progress isn't about adding more, it's about perfecting everything. The A5 isn't trying to be something it's not. It's not pretending to be a supercar. It's not masquerading as an SUV. It's not apologizing for being a sedan. It knows exactly what it is, and it executes that vision with such absolute conviction that you can't help but believe in it too. So here's the truth that no brochure will tell you, that no specification sheet can convey. The 2026 Audi A5 isn't for everyone, and that's precisely the point. It's for those who understand that the journey matters more than the destination.